please raise your hand if you've had countless blackouts, too many nights out, and you've always regretted them, because I'm here. Welcome to my channel if you're new. My name's Tkhulmanqo, and yeah, I haven't done a sit down video in so long, and if you're an OG, you know how I started my channel was through like sit down videos and I would just yap. But I just felt this urge to speak about like drinking, especially navigating drinking in the context of being a STELLENBOSCH student. Cause yeah, there's like a lot to be spoken about there and regarding that. So I was like, why not? Let me add my 2 cents, cause I feel like I can add my 2 cents. I've had several nights out in this town. And yeah, I know a lot of people who speak about this topic, and I just wish I had known before I came to Stillies about just drinking and all that stuff. So if it sounds like something you want to listen to, sit back, relax, play me in the background or whatever. So I'm first going to start off the basis that we live in South Africa, and the context of South Africa and South African drinking is already crazy. Like, guys, our country has a drinking problem. As much as people don't want to speak about it, we actually do. Like, guys, the way we drink in this country is concerning. It is concerning. But then I recently saw a TikTok about the dope system, and yeah, I just encourage you to do more research on that. But I was like, wow, crazy. It's basically people, especially in the Western Cape, were paid via alcohol. People working in like wine farms, etc. It was a dope system, so they'd get compensation via alcohol, which is diabolical. Also, don't quote me on this. I haven't done proper research myself. I just saw a TikTok video. But that had me thinking, and I was like, wow. So this drinking thing is literally embedded into our ancestors, embedded into our country's conscious and our country's history. And we all want to wonder why everyone likes drinking, or people have alcohol problems, or we know of an auntie, an uncle, a relative that has issues with alcohol. And it's like, do we really blame them if it's embedded in our country's system and it's something that's happened generation after generation? And it's so crazy, because I was also speaking to my boss, and like we had this work function where we were just speaking about alcohol, and it's like, Sana, there's so many hot takes regarding drinking, and it's crazy. For me, for one, it's like when I was in high school, and just in general, growing up, I never wanted to drink per se. And that's got a lot to do with how I've seen people use alcohol in my life. And yeah, it just icked me the wrong way, and I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. So I was never the one who was like drinking in high school until like grade 11, 12. That's when I started drinking. Like grade 11 towards the end to matric, when I was like 17 turning 18. That's when I actually like started going out, started drinking. And then it was like, see, it's actually not that bad. Like, it's okay. You get me? But it was also never heavy. It was still periodic. I was drinking every now and then, every time we'd go out, and I never used to go out that much compared to uni. Oh, child. University is sick, especially Stellenbosch University. I feel like in Stellies we have this culture that promotes going out and having fun, and as much as that's so beneficial, I think we also need to remember that we live in South Africa, and you need to apply that context into coming to uni. Like, some people can afford to be going out every night or every weekend and drinking, and knowing that it's not really going to affect their studies because they've got a backup plan. But a lot of people don't have that. So it's like, as Stelly students, we promote this going out culture. We promote Golden Week, of which I'm telling you do. I've never missed a Golden Week, but I think I'm low-key gonna miss my first one like this coming semester, because yeah. But yeah, as much as it's important to have fun in uni, it's also very important, and you should be cognizant of the fact that, hey, what I'm doing here is drinking and going out, and I feel like I've lost tons of friends because of going out and drinking. A lot of my friends have had to deregister from the uni. It affected their studies, and it just became so ugly and toxic. And it feels like going out and just drinking in Stillies is a form of an escape for a lot of students, because guys, let's face it, uni is not easy. Uni is tough. Uni is challenging, and I do not blame the girlies and the guys for going out to Dor, De Lapa, Punk Central for a little drink. I don't blame anyone. But what I do blame is the culture we are promoting, because it's like this emphasizing, oh, Golden Week. And if you're not from Stellies and you've heard about Stellenbosch, you've probably heard, and the connotations that come with Stellenbosch is OMG, they like to party, they're always going out. And it's not a lie, not everyone, but most people. And it's fun, I won't lie to you. I've had arguably one of my best times out in the streets, in the club. But towards the end, it's also like I've had my worst times out in the streets, in the club. Oh, I've got way too many stories that I could genuinely share. And that is the part that scares me, because it's like, I shouldn't have so much law regarding going out in the club and drinking. But to circle back into navigating drinking in the context of Stellies, it just feels like sometimes I don't know. It's like, do I want to drink? Do I not want to drink? Am I drinking because everyone around me is drinking? Or am I drinking because of an underlying issue? And it's like, ooh, pause, stop, and reassess. And to be honest, especially for someone who was not a drinker or who's like somewhat new to drinking, because I wasn't drinking like that in high school, so I really didn't know how to like navigate this whole alcohol thing. And it's like, if you're someone like that, know what you want and stand on it, and don't shake. No matter what anyone says, just stand on it. Oh, the amount of money I've spent on going out in Stellenbosch is sick, and it's not okay. You know, there's this one time a friend of mine and I were out, and it was like the 25th, so we had both gotten our allowances. Did we not blow our entire allowances on a night out? Like the whole allowance on a night out. It was just tapping. Tap, tap, tap. Vodka Red Bull, come, tap. Shots, come, tap, tap, tap. And it was lit. I'm not gonna lie, that was a great night. It was a great night. Oh my gosh, it was a lovely night. But then again, it's like, oh, we were drinking way too much, and too much money was spent on a night out. And no. I think never again. I think that should not be happening. And again, take what applies to you and apply it to your context. But I just feel like we all get tricked into this illusion that we should be going out. A lot of people feel behind if they didn't go out. I know a few third years who are like, I wish I wasn't always studying. I wish I had gone out in my first year, second year, because now I don't have the time to do that because I need to focus on graduating. That's my speaker going off because I stopped the music. But then again, from the perspective of someone who's been going out since first year, it's like, I don't want to be going out no more. Like, I don't want to be going out no more because I've been going out so much and I need to focus. And the truth is always about balance. I feel like that is the secret to life. That's the secret to success. Having a good balance and knowing what you want and what you don't want and standing on it. One, budget. Don't just go out to go out. Know how much you want to spend. Know how much you want to drink, how much you don't want to drink. Also, please don't drink Russian beer. Do not drink Russian beer. Russian beer is poison in a liter. clear bottle. Oh my word, hard liquor is not okay. Not okay. I'm telling you now, I haven't drank in a month and a half now because my body could not take it anymore. Mentally, I could not take it anymore. But genuinely, hard liquor is this normalized thing, and it's like, oh, sana, it does a lot of damage. It does too much damage. So drink responsibly, just drink responsibly. That is the whole premise of this video. Drink responsibly. If there's anything you have to take out of what I'm saying is drink responsibly. But then again, drinking responsibly, tick. But my main question has always been, why does one drink? Why are we drinking? Why are we drinking? To have fun? And then my second question to that is, do I need alcohol to have fun? Do you get me? I feel like I'm such a pick-me right now, but I promise you this is not how I'm trying to sound or come across. It's just how my brain works and how I think of, because I'm not gonna lie to you. One, drinking is expensive, it's not cheap. So why would I do something that costs me money? But I'm not gonna lie, drinking is also fun, and it's like, I'm always torn between the two. It's like, I drink so much, have so much fun, and then the after effects of that is I'm never drinking again. And then I get into this energy and space where it's like, no, I'm done with drinking, that's not me. And then I get bored and I sit and I'm like, a little drink would not hurt right now, a little drink would not hurt. And then it's like this cycle over and over and over and over again. And it's like, I'm low-key trying to transition into an occasional drinker, only drinking on occasion, because I know myself, guys, a drink is good, but a drink is also bad. It does help, but it also causes tons of harm. And it's just, I don't know. I wish there was this set formula to use or rule book to follow regarding drinking, but there really isn't. You create that on your own, and that's something I just genuinely did not know before coming to uni, or just in general. You need to determine how you want to consume alcohol. Unlearn your connotations and associations with alcohol and figure out what drinking is to you and apply it to your own life. Do not use what you know, what you think you know, what you don't know about alcohol. Find out and apply it to your own life. The only way we learn is if we practically apply what we know, what we don't know. I feel like the only learning that genuinely does occur happens through application. So just apply what you know and see where it goes, but genuinely please drink responsibly. Again, I'm thinking of how I grew up seeing drinking, and it's like, guys, I'm Xhosa. I feel like if I say drinking and Xhosa, that should sum it up for you. Like, sana, wow, siyasela is about Xhosa, and it's not okay. I'm not even joking. Siyasela, and it's not okay. We need to address a few, sana. I feel like South Africans just drink. It's not even just Xhosas, but we drink a lot, and it worries me. It really worries me. I secretly think we're traumatized and we're trying to find an escape. I'm saying now people who overconsume. And it's not okay, because it shouldn't be like that. And for me, I'm not gonna lie, it started getting to a point where I was drinking to just get out of stress, get out of problems, to have fun, to just unwind and relax, because life was getting life. Life was, sana, it was, wow, it was, wow. Life was just lifing, and You know, when life is lifing, there's nothing a bottle of wine can't fix. When life is lifing, there's nothing going out can't fix. Do you get me? And that's the culture I've become normalized to, and that's the culture I've become accustomed to. It's like, you know, sometimes when it's not okay, just go out, go have fun, go skit at the club, go have a night out and just shake it. Do you get me? And I'm not gonna lie to you, going out and drinking when you're at your lowest, it sometimes does wonders. You get rejuvenated, you glow, you feel like life is good again, and it helps. Going out is like a form of medicine. It really helps. It helps you unwind. It helps you realize, listen, my life is not just uni, my problems aren't just school. I'm here for fun, I'm here to live life. Do you get me? So as much as I'm anti like overconsumption, I'm also like, go out. Do you get me? Take what applies and just have fun. Have unequivocal fun, because again, you're in your 20s and your teens. You just came out of high school. Get to know yourself. Do you get me? Get to know yourself, get to figure out yourself and enjoy it. Do you get me? Enjoy life, find out about life, and just rock. Do you know how Tyler is always like, get out, just go out? And it's like, literally, sometimes just go out. You're young. There's no reason for you to try. You see, I feel like I'm having this internal tension. Because it's like, you are young. You're young, you're meant to be having fun. But you also realize that you're young. And if I have fun now, is it gonna affect my future? It's not easy navigating life in 20s. It's not easy navigating life in 20s. And I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to piece it as it comes, because I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those people who was so eager and excited to grow up. So now that I've grown up, I'm starting to realize, hey, there's much more to life than just being free. There's much more to life than having your freedom. And I feel like a lot of us just crave freedom. We crave being independent, especially me. Oh my word, guys, I love being an individual. I love being independent, and it just makes me smile, because like, we should all truly embrace our individuality. That's the only way we become a rainbow nation, when you see all the beautiful colors. Do you get me? So yeah, it's just wow. I'm not gonna lie, Stellenbosch has taught me a lot about drinking. It's taught me way too much about drinking. I've had crazy nights out, too many crazy nights out, and I've blacked out too many times. I think drinking to the point of blackout is not okay. And why am I blacking out? And my problem is, when I black out, I'm a functional drunk. So I will still dance, I'll still speak to people, I'll still conversate, I'll still have working memory, or like, I'm still alive. And it's like, who is that? Because that's not me. I've seen videos of me out. I don't even remember. And it's like, no, but look at me. I'm alive, conscious, and functioning. No. Never again. Never again. Don't drink to that point. Like, this year it got really, really horrible and bad, where it felt like I had so many problems, and my only form of escape was through drinking. So I was drinking, just drinking, and oh guys, I'm a 6'1" man. Like, it's either I black out and I fall, or I black out and I function and I just do things I don't remember. This year I was blacking out and falling and just being a mess. Guys, earlier this year I scraped a piece of my skin off my face. You can still somewhat see it, but it's healing. Ooh. And it's like, if I'm drinking to that point, I should not be drinking. I need to take some time off and, think about it. You should not be drinking to the point of sana papa is not okay. Like, ghetto. I'm sorry, that is so ghetto. Ooh, ghetto. And again, to circle back to the video, that is the type of drinking that I'm used to in Stillies. Guys, sana, people here drink, and I've seen people in every state, in all their states in Stillies, and somewhat that's the fun part of being in Stellenbosch. It's like, OMG, everyone is just having the time of their lives, everyone is living their own life, and you know what, so be it. And it became fun until it didn't, do you get me? So I feel like I wish there was like some moral code or some way to understand what I should be doing, what I shouldn't be doing. But I feel like I'm in this space where I really just want to be an occasional drinker. One, I spend a lot of money on alcohol. I don't want to be spending that much anymore on alky. Two, I want to have different forms of fun. The club is not going anywhere, but my youth is. And I want to be able to say, like, I did more than just go out and drink, because, guys, I can drink at any age in my life. I can literally drink when I'm 50, in my 40s, in my 30s, in my 20s. I shouldn't just be drinking now in my 20s as if this thing is gonna go away. And it feels like in my head, I was programmed to understand that, listen, I'm in my 20s, I should be going out and drinking and having fun. Ooh, 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 ooh. And it's like, no, not really. No, not really. That's like something we're told to do. That's something we're promoting in Stellenbosch, but it's not necessarily what you have to do. Like, no one is forcing you to go to the club. No one is forcing you to drink. So don't feel like any sort of pressure or need to do that, because you don't have to. But it also is important to live and experience your life, because what you do now here, let's say this is you and you're 20 years old, your actions and decisions here affect you at 21, 22, 23, 24. So that is how I've always been programmed to think and how I was raised to think in terms of long term. And it's like the decisions you're making now affect your long term. Also, we need to speak about privilege. Like, not all of us are privileged enough to go out, and that affects our studies, and then it's not too much of a train smash, do you get me? For some people, that's their reality. They can't go out as much because getting this degree is not their main concern in life. Some of them have other plans for their lives. So it's like, I can go out, I can have fun. But I don't like that, at least for me and for some of my friends, it feels like going out stopped being for fun, and it became a form of an escape from the reality that uni is not easy. Yeah, no, we shouldn't be doing that. Like, uni isn't easy, but it doesn't mean now resort to doing other stuff to try escape that reality. Confront that reality, face that reality, and you will be fine. Go out to have fun. We're in our 20s, we're growing up, do you get me? So have fun, have unequivocal fun, but also be responsible. I feel like adulting is always give and take, 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 okay, give and take, yeah. So I feel like adulting is just give and take, and it always is. It feels very transactional. You need to know what you're doing and how it's going to affect you and what you're getting out of it. Do you get me? So yeah, it's just, I wish I knew half of these things before getting here, because it feels like a lot of these lessons I've learned only because I'm now in Stellenbosch. And nah, shouldn't be this way. It shouldn't be this way. I'm trying to think of what else I want to touch on besides navigating drinking in the context of stellies. Like, I've spoken about, oh my word, also drinking in stellies. Woo! The club scene, it's amazing, but it's also too tiny. It's way too tiny in stellies. And it's like, you'll go out once, you'll go out again. Third time will be fun. Fourth time, you'll start noticing faces that you saw the last time. Fifth time, even more faces than the fourth time. Sixth time, even more faces. And it just becomes a tiny vacuum where it's like, I know almost everyone who goes out. And it shouldn't be that way, guys. It got so bad this year that even the bouncers knew that, hey, no. And it's like, it shouldn't get to that point. It shouldn't get to that point. So, yeah. And I feel like just, hey, Stellenbosch is a crazy but fun and interesting town. I can't lie to you, as much as I want to fight it, I can't fight it because it's like, no, but this is Stellies, do you get me? But come, if you're watching this and you're not in Stellies, come to Stellies in mind that this town is a town. It's not a city, it's a town. Stellenbosch is a town. It's a town. Yes, it has city people, but it's a town. It's very tiny. Everyone knows everyone. So don't play around, love. Like, yay, don't play around, Sana. So yeah, I feel like I've somewhat touched on what I really wanted to speak about navigating drinking, especially in the context of Stellenbosch. But then it's also like, I don't know as well. So, well, I guess I'll make an updated series once I continue learning how to navigate drinking in this town, and once I get comfortable with learning how to drink and knowing my limits, understanding what I want from drinking, what I don't want. And yeah, drinking should only be done when you are fully self-aware. I'm joking, that's a lot, that's very strict, but I genuinely do think somewhat you should be self-aware before you start drinking. Oh, I was about to close off the video, but now that just brought in a new thought. Being self-aware and knowing how to drink is so important because, wow, there's certain things that alcohol does that triggers a lot. For me, it lowers my inhibitions. Sometimes I'm aggressive, like, ooh, I'm so aggressive. Sometimes I'm just naughty, like, I'm stoked, I'm mean. And it's like, oh no, Sana, oh no. Alcohol lowers inhibitions. It does. I'm not even kidding. Alcohol lowers inhibitions. It lowers inhibitions. It'll have you doing things you wouldn't normally do, and you won't even second guess or question it. Oh, that's scary to me. That is so scary. Like, why is something lowering my inhibitions? Oh, spooky. So spooky. No, hell no. Actually, I'm scared. Just saying that out loud just scared me. And for me, I'm a very anxious person. Oh my word, I'm somewhat anxious, and I get paranoid, I get scared. So when I drink, because of that feeling, I drink even more because I'm like, I don't want to be anxious, I just want to calm down. And then it's like, I'm too drunk, I'm falling on the floor. No, it doesn't have to get to that point at all. It does not have to get to that point. Why are you falling? Why are you drinking to escape your anxiety? You're drinking even more because you're anxious and you're scared. Stop drinking. I wish I had these thoughts in my brain, but these thoughts do not exist. I only wake up the next day with regret. It shouldn't be that way. It really shouldn't be that way. So if there's anything I want to say and I want you to take out from my rant is take what applies, learn what applies for you, learn how you react to alcohol and just drinking, know your limits, and have fun. Always have fun. Like, alcohol shouldn't get to a point where it's no longer fun. Do you get me? It should only be fun. So yeah, if you've made it to the end, drop a comment. Let me know what you think or what's your take on drinking, because I'm also trying to learn. Like, I don't have all the answers. I do not have all the answers. I don't know anything. I'm in this conquest of wanting to learn, wanting to understand, wanting to grow. So that's what I'm trying to do, because wow, it's gotten crazy, but it needs to get to a low point in order for you to get to a high point. Do you get me? So I am somewhat glad. I'm still trying to learn what I want to do, what I don't want to do, and that's okay. I shouldn't feel pressured at all, and you yourself also shouldn't feel pressured. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.